Verhoeven is not as accomplished a boxer as Douglas or Rahman. So do these odds suggest that Usyk is seen as more beatable than Tyson or Lewis?
That's a good question. You know, it's funny, right? Even though Usyk's 39, I feel like he's at the top of his game.
Yeah.
I haven't seen any slippage at all. I feel like and if you see the photos, it looks like Usyk put on a lot of muscle. I mean, this guy looks like a tank right now.
It's true.
Rico don't got a shot.
Oh, that was a bad stoppage. Oh, bro. I don't know about that. It was at the end of the round. How much time was left? Usyk got by that by the tiniest of margins, bro. He pulled that one out of his ass. Oh, man.
Your Excellency, can you believe what we saw tonight? What a fight.
I think it is bad stop, and I want to see the rematch in the future.
Watch the microphone, guys.
Watch out.
What do you think?
Your Excellency, was it a fair stoppage? It seemed like the bell had already rung.
I get Rico 4 points more.
How did you have it? Rico by 4.
But you know, Usyk was, to be clear, Usyk was knocking him out. But I want to see one round more.
I thought it was incredible. I thought Rico was unbelievable. I mean, it was the rhythm. Usyk just couldn't get to terms with it, and I had Rico up in the fight going into that 11th round, and I felt like Usyk, buzzed him a little bit in the 10th, and actually could have had. I was saying to AJ and everybody else, he's got to stick it on him there. I think he can actually stop him, and he did stop him. I thought it was a poor stoppage. I know that you can never think about how long left in the round, but what was there, a couple of seconds left in the round?
Yeah.
And I think when you're up in the fight, or you're that competitive, you can't stop a fight when he's not taking really any serious.
AJ, do you think Rico was winning before the stoppage?
Good question, I don't know. Good fight, though. Yeah, I knew it was a good fight.
Should have been given a chance to continue.
Yeah.
Definitely. What do you think?
Andy, what do you think?
Man, that was a hell of a fight. I did not think that Rico was gonna do that good, but I'm so happy that Usyk got that victory in the 11th round.
How were you scoring it up until that 11th round? A lot of people online thought Rico maybe had
Yes, I kind of had it at 50-50, and until the 11th round came, he did what he had to do, and congratulations to Usyk, man. It was a tough fight. Rico came to win, man.
Do you think Rico should have had the chance to continue?
No.
Finally, a lot of people thought your charge had no chance and that he'd be wiped out early. For those people who underestimated him, who thought that he wouldn't give him a challenge, what he did tonight, how close he was to having the success and maybe getting his hands raised, what do you want to say to the people that wrote him off?
Talk is talk. Action is action. If I listened to what people say, I wouldn't get up in the morning. So I'm not really bothered about an analyst or anything. I know what we know, and I'm not fazed by what any...
It was the undisputed king of the heavyweight division stepping into the ring against a man who had never competed at this elite level of professional boxing. Leading into the clash between Oleksandr Usyk and kickboxing legend Rico Verhoeven in Giza, the entire combat sports world felt the outcome was already predictable. Most fans and analysts expected a technical masterclass from Usyk, believing he would expose the clear gap in boxing skill and experience. The narrative seemed simple: boxing IQ versus crossover ambition. But what actually unfolded in Egypt completely broke that expectation. Instead of a straightforward showcase, the fight turned into a chaotic, high-intensity battle that forced everyone to question the assumptions they had made before the opening bell.
Oh, that was a bad stoppage. Oh, bro. I don't know about that. It was at the end of the round. How much time was left? Usyk got by that by the tiniest of margins, bro. He pulled that one out of his ass. Oh, man. It's just because the round was about to end. I don't know. Man, reminds me, like, it's not even, okay, like, Chavez and Mildred Taylor, it was a bad knockout. Like this one though, it seemed, you know, he was taking damage, was Rico, but he seemed like he still had his faculties of him, you know, that he was still aware that he could still control himself. And he was evading punches too. Yeah, I don't know, man. He might have gotten a lucky break there, Usyk.
In the build-up to the event, confidence from the boxing world was overwhelming. Many respected voices made bold predictions, dismissing the chances of the kickboxing star in a pure boxing environment. Max Kellerman was among those who strongly leaned in favor of Usyk, emphasizing that boxing operates on levels of timing, rhythm, and experience that cannot be quickly mastered. According to this view, a crossover fighter stepping into elite boxing after limited preparation would struggle to handle the pace, precision, and pressure of a true pound-for-pound champion like Usyk.
Shot is ridiculous.
But what do you think? Is Usyk do you see Usyk as vulnerable?
Nah. Usyk, man, I feel like he's at his best right now. To be honest with you, it's just he's different. He's different. He takes care of himself. He preps himself properly. He's a different guy, man.
Here's the other thing, Shady. Mike Tyson was a much bigger sensation in his day than Usyk is in his day.
Yes.
Mike Tyson was much more feared and considered a more unbeatable heavyweight champion. He was in his mid-20s when he got upset by Douglas. Usyk's nearly 40. He's never captured the imagination of the public. He doesn't look invincible. And yet, if you said who would win, Usyk at his best or Tyson at his best, Tyson ain't beating Usyk.
I don't think so.
I don't even think Tyson would think he's beating.
So.
And Lennox had already been knocked out by Oliver McCall. So Lennox was known as not being chinny, but a guy who you could knock out. And Mike Tyson, in retrospect, was more like Usyk's bag is so deep. He's got the heart. He's got the chin. I don't think Usyk is a guy that you're just gonna he's susceptible to a knockout. In a certain way, I think the odds are disrespectful to Usyk because in certain ways he's less vulnerable than Lennox or Mike were.
That's true. Real quick, because I agree with you, kinda, but you said a lot there. I just want to break it down.
Yeah.
Because at Mike's best, we not give him not a chance to beat Usyk.
Oh, of course you give. When you could punch like Mike and you're that fast.
Okay.
You gotta give him a chance to beat anyone. I'm just saying, like when Mike has said it about Ali. We mentioned it earlier. He was like, Muhammad Ali was willing to die for this. Yeah. I'm not willing to die for this. And Usyk is the type of dude. I think you have to be ready to.
Usyk weighed in a career heaviest. 233 pounds. When we saw him in the ring, you noticed he was looking softer than normal. He's never out of shape, Oleksandr Usyk, and he wasn't in this fight, but he didn't have that definition that we're used to seeing him. But we thought it would mean nothing. Rico Verhoeven comes out in the first round. I've never seen a stance like it, ever. Popping a jab, Usyk stopping, having a think, looking inaccurate, looking confused, befuddled. He gets backed up to the rope, he's getting hit to the body, he's being bullied in there. And you're thinking, it's only the first round. You know, nothing to worry about. He'll get his bearings, he'll get his composure. Second round, same thing. What's going on here? Oleksandr Usyk is looking flat. Oh, he's only in first gear, he's just feeling him out. It's going to change. And it